Did they interview you guys?
Yeah, they interviewed me and a few other people.
Say Republican! Say Republican! Say Republican!
Okay, well, these cuts are very horrible because it's cutting my future, and I won't be able to get into competitive college like UFM, which I really want to get into. And cutting our electives just doesn't set us standards for 21st century jobs, so we kind of, I don't know, we have to support each other and fight through this.
I think it's not fair that they go away like this because it's might as well be an alternative school, and they mess with our careers. We're not gonna have anything. I think the dropout rate is gonna go up. Kids is not gonna want to come to school. They're not gonna have anything come to school for but work.
I don't think people understand how much it's going to affect us in our school. We already don't want to come, and by taking away our electives, it's going to make us not want to come even more. The dropout rate will be higher more than ever before. Since Snyder wants to lower the taxes on business, colleges won't get very much revenue, and they're going to hire their tuition. And since they have to hire tuition, people who actually want to get an education won't be able to afford it. So this doesn't just affect our education, it affects our whole entire future.
All right, the governor's budget cuts that are trying to be passed through right now, it's a ridiculous, stupid plan that doesn't seem to make any sense to me or to several other people, even people who aren't politicians right now. You know, it doesn't make sense that in order to prepare the state for the future, we're cutting money from the funding that goes to the education of people that are going to be in charge later on. Instead, we give tax breaks to the businesses, and then to make up for it, we take money from the schools. In doing so, you know, it takes away from their education, and what are they going to do once they don't have an education out of school? Well, they're going to have to go work in the factory that hopefully that company built, right? I don't want to work in a factory. I don't know if you do, but hey, your choice. I already made mine.
Hello, elected officials of the Michigan legislature. I just wanted to express my concerns about the budget cuts that are about to go through for Michigan schools that would possibly take up to $470 away from each school's per child budget. And I just want to explain to you that I know you guys are very intelligent people. I know you are educated on the matter, but I don't understand this. I don't know if you understand the severity of the situation. If we get these budget cuts, we will lose a lot of activities, a lot of classes, a lot of things that students may need to get into college and excel and become hard workers in the workforce. So I just want you to understand that this is a very important decision for you guys to make, and I want you to hear all our voices, me and multiple students, on the importance of this bill. And I just want to make sure that you make the right choice, because we need this money, and I know there's other ways that we can balance the budget. So please take a minute of your time and listen to our plea. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Gianni Crawford. I'm 17 years old. I'm a junior at Warren Mount High School in Warren, Michigan. And my opinion about the budget cuts is that they're just ridiculous, especially because Michigan has 3 or 4 new casinos opening up statewide somewhere. I'm not sure the exact locations, but how come we can't use that money to build up the education, the public education system in Michigan? Because education should be the first priority. Like, I don't know how the future for the young people is going to be now, because I mean, if we don't get the proper classes and the proper courses to prepare us for college, and I consider school preparation for the workforce. My mom and dad always tell me, go to school, it's preparation for the workforce. How do they expect us to be prepared to go into the work field and we don't have the proper credits or things to graduate? So when they're talking about cutting the foreign language and arts classes and sports classes and like the extracurricular activities, how they expect people to excel and go further into things outside the school, because everything is not inside school, but you'll get the training here and you'll be able to use that training, utilize that training to do things and succeed outside of school. So what Rick Snyder doing, I think he's crazy, I'll say it, because I don't know what your plan is, I don't know what you're doing, but it don't seem like, I don't know if you have any kids, but if you do have kids, they obviously in private school. If you take your kids here to the public school and get the education we're getting, I want to see how you feel. How would you feel if your kids had to go here and like, oh, we don't have a Spanish class anymore, we don't have a German class, we're cutting the extra gem class or something like that, or the AP classes, or the special ed classes. That's all important. People learn differently. So stop trying to make everyone learn the same. It's not gonna work out at all. So please don't do the budget cuts. Like, if you're gonna do the budget cuts, why don't you come into the school and see, like, if anything needs to be cut, but I don't think anything needs to be cut. I think more things need to be added into our public education system. And in our school here at Warmont, our language is not required, like a foreign language in our curriculum. But as I see in some colleges, it says that we need to have 2 years of foreign language classes, and ours is not required. So if you guys are talking about cutting that, we're not going to get those credits. So what are we going to do? So.
Like, why would you want to get rid of your best teachers that was teaching and helping the other kids do their best? Like, how are kids going to do their best when we have less teachers and kids, they're not going to want to go to school and do anything because we don't have anything fun to do. So personally, me, I would want to go out of state, go to another school, since I found out that we don't have any fun.
Budget cuts are so stupid. Like, cutting basically my whole future. I will have no future. I'll have no extra activities. I will be fat forever without sports and all my strength conditioning classes. You're gonna make me fat and make me stupid. Thanks a lot, Schneider.
Budget cuts and how they're cutting all of our electives and how they're cutting all of our foreign languages so that we only have Spanish. Because that really excludes all the people that want to learn other languages like French and German, and some people that go to different schools to learn other languages like Chinese. Like my cousin went to learn Chinese, and I hate all this stuff, and then they should just change it all and just get rid of Snyder.
My name is Chicago Neighbor, and recently I attended the Michigan Youth in Government Late March Conference. Over there, it was actually the first year my school was able to go. And because of, I'm here to talk about my opinion on the budget cuts. If these budget cuts go through, my teacher that took us to Lansing for that conference to hear Rick Snyder speak about how he wants to make how he wants to make school a better place, he's going to get laid off, and therefore we won't be able to attend. These budget cuts are completely ridiculous, and the fact that we are put through, all the kids in Michigan that go to public school are put through this, it is completely unconstitutional, it's not fair, and it's gonna harm us. It won't help anybody. There's no possible way that this is bettering our school system.
I'm more concerned about the teachers because, it's kind of unfair for them to be, having their jobs laid off when you have all these superintendents that are getting how much money, and they're the ones that we have a bunch of them and they have so much money to get, and they're cutting out the teachers. So I don't understand who's supposed to be valued more, teachers or superintendents that are way up there who just have PhDs. I don't know.
My opinion on budget cuts is why? Why is he doing this? It's not good. It's just, I don't even know. We are the future. Without us, Michigan will not get any better. We are born and taught to learn up, to know how to help. We can help as long as we get our education. Why does he have to cut education funds? Why can't he cut other businesses? We can help. We can help Michigan economically and socially. We can help.
So recently, I just it's just frustrating that Snyder thinks that this is gonna help us and everyone else. It's not gonna help anyone whatsoever. It's not fair to anyone. It's not fair to me. It's not fair to her. It's not fair to anyone. The students, the teachers, the parents. It's not fair to anyone. How are we supposed to get our knowledge and education and go to college when we're not prepared? High school is preparation for college and the outside world. We need our AP classes so we can get into the college that we want to. We do not need overcrowded classrooms because we cannot learn with so many kids in one room with one teacher. How can that one teacher give her undivided attention to each and every student of hers? She cannot. Also, to cut electives, that's the only reason, that's most of the reason why most of the students but go to school.
Schools in Michigan, we're already a failing state. We can't fail anymore. And to cut our electives, most people aren't even gonna go to school. I hear there's a lot of rumors. They're not gonna go to school. They're gonna stay home, be homeschooled, and other people are moving to another state, which the economy will decrease a lot.
Maybe if you do not cut our budget plan, our school budget, whatever, maybe we could use that knowledge and help you build our economy. We need our knowledge. Maybe we could help you in the future. We are the future. Also,
for college too, our AP classes.
the high-level classes. We need it to get into college. The colleges that a lot of us hope and dream to go to will not even look at our transcript because we don't have the certain things they want. Sports. We need sports. People get scholarships off of sports because maybe they can't do good in subjects. They need the sports to get a scholarship, to get into a good college, have a good living. But now, we don't even have the opportunity. I walked into the school, my first day of high school, nervous, knowing I have a huge opportunity coming towards me. But now, my chance is gone. If you pass this plan, opportunities will be missing for me.
Dropout rates are gonna increase, graduates is gonna decrease, and what does it lead our future to? Failure? You're leading us to failure. You say you want to help us, but no, really, you just want us to fail. Well, it seems like it. If you're gonna pass this plan, all we're gonna do is fail and suffer because we cannot take this anymore.
You said you were pro-education. Your kids are obviously private schooled. You have a sack of money in your pocket. You care less about us. But we care. We actually need a living. Some people can't afford to go to charter schools like you're opening up.
Yep.
Please, please, please rethink your plan. Please.
Thank you.
It's really unfortunate what's happening with the budget cuts, and being a former student here only 6 years ago, I was given so many opportunities, and to find out that so many students are not going to take classes that they want and not do extracurricular activities, it's really unfortunate. And the fact that so many great staff members are potentially going to be surplus or not have a job next year and not have a schedule, it's really unfortunate, and something needs to be done about it because today's high schoolers are our future and they are going to be taking care of us, so no budget cuts.
Save public ed! Save public ed! Save public ed!
Budget cuts are